Hey, I'm Ryan, and this week I'm guest speaking or guest hosting for J&K's vlog on education, and I'm gonna educate you on working out and eating right. Those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Ryan, and pretty much since starting college, kind of changed my life around. I lost 60 pounds and started eating healthier, started working out more, got skinnier, put on some muscle, and then started pulling girls. Not really, I still can't do that. So pretty much, if you follow my tips, you should look like someone who came from this
What the fuck is that?
to this.
That's what I'm talking about.
For those of you who think that photo is photoshopped, fuck you. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Right pec moving, left pec moving, together. Look at this. Flat ass stomach. And fucking biceps. Oh, so sexy. Oh, so sexy. Look at shh. So sexy. Dark. Oh, yes. Boom. Pretty much, to begin losing weight, you gotta start eating correctly. Start eating right. You know, when I was big in high school, I used to eat a lot of fast food. Don't do that much anymore. You gotta start eating your lean meats. You gotta start eating vegetables. You gotta start eating your greens. You gotta make salads pretty much every day. That's what I do. I put salads. I get like leaves pretty much with tomatoes and cucumbers, and I'll put meat on it. So you gotta eat lean meat, no fatty meat, and you gotta start eating right. So junk food, you gotta limit your junk food. I limit my junk food to like maybe I get a cookie for maybe once every 3 weeks or something, or I eat out once every 3 weeks. It's a big commitment. You gotta do it. So yeah. Okay. Now that we got eating right out of the way, we're gonna talk about working out. So in the beginning, when I was trying to lose weight, I would do cardio in the beginning. I would run on the treadmill for 30 minutes, and I would emphasize a lot on cardio instead of actual muscle building. So I would do the cardio, worry about eating my right foods, worry about my diet, and then after I lost quite a bit of weight, I started putting on size, putting on muscle. And when it comes to muscle building, I suggest that you go with someone who's been through it. Someone who's buff, who knows how to work out, take you to the gym, so they can help you get started with the program that is best for you. Um, so for here, I started going out with my friends in college who are big and buff and super strong people. I mean, just to name a few, you have Gary, Steven, Shaldish, and Kyle. That guy is the strongest out of all of them. So another good thing about bringing friends, it helps you with your form, because if you don't have proper form or technique, it won't be any beneficial to you when it comes to results. Because muscle building is all about form and technique. Okay, and also if you do something like deadlifts and you mess up your form, not only you're not doing it correctly, you're gonna hurt yourself. Same thing with squats. You're having something very heavy on your shoulders. No form, you're gonna mess up your legs. So you need your friends to be there to show you the proper technique and form so you get the results that you want. So that you found your friends and you found the program that they helped you figure out that you like, is now important to know what your exercises are and know what your programs are. Now there's different ways of doing this. A lot of people actually write them down on a notepad, or what I like to do, you can write them in your cell phone in notes. So if you have like an iPhone, you can put them notes. Android phones have notes too. So you put them in your notes and you remember what exercise you do. So if you look at my cell phone right here, I have my notes down. So let's say today's Thursday and today's my bicep day. So these are all the exercises I've done in my program so far. And what my program I named is the 5x5 system. So basically it's 5 exercises and 5 sets. From my rep range, it would be 6 to 8. So rep range is how many times you do the exercise. And I usually go failure, and that means I can't do any more after a certain number. And that number for me is usually between 6 to 8, which is a good number. So these are all the exercises that I've done for biceps. Now, obviously, I don't do all these exercises because it's going to take forever, right? So I usually pick exercises that I haven't done in a while. So let's say if I haven't done hammer curls in like a couple weeks, I'll do hammer. So it's very important that you write it down so you remember what exercises to do, and it's also very important not to do the same exercises every single time because you have to trick your body and to do different stuff each time. So that's why it's good to have a whole bunch of exercises and just pick 5 random ones so your body is not used to it. So another thing about writing notes is it helps you with your scheduling because you want to make sure that when you go to the gym you know what you're doing for that day, and so you don't waste time figuring it out. So if you look at my notes right here, I have my entire week pretty much planned out from Monday, which is chest, all the way to Saturday, which is triceps. So I have my entire week planned out. So it's very important that you practice your scheduling and you write down everything for that week so you don't waste time. You may be wondering why you should trick your body, and that's because our bodies they can adapt really easily and really well. So if you trick your bodies, then muscle growth will still continue. If you don't, they adapt and they keep the same size forever because they don't need to grow to adapt to challenging exercises. So in ways you can trick your body is obviously changing up your exercises, doing different exercises, and make sure you're increasing your weight as much as you can. If it's easier for you, increase it, make it tougher. Okay, if you're doing, let's say, bicep curls and you're doing 25 pounds, and in the beginning it was super tough, beginning you only can do 6 and 8, but now it's super easy, all of a sudden you can do like 12. It's too easy. Your body won't grow, your body won't adapt to it, so you have to increase it like to 30 so it becomes harder again, and so on for 35 and 40. So make sure you change your exercises and change the weight. You don't keep the same weight all the time. Okay, your body needs to adapt and grow with it. That's how you become stronger and bigger. Another important thing about muscle building is resting, because when you lift weights, you're basically tearing your muscle. So if you do like bicep curls, you're tearing your bicep. So it's important that you rest up, because after you tear, you're basically damaging your muscles, right? So you want to rest so your muscles have time to heal with time. So you make sure you get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and with the proper nutrients and the proper rest, your muscles should grow back bigger and stronger. In terms of supplements, not many people really use supplements. I mean, they do help, but they don't help that much to become like huge difference. If you use supplements, you won't become massively bigger than you would have if you don't use supplements. But they do work. So only supplements I use is protein sometimes, and there's a couple companies that do protein. The one that I have is called Cynthia 6 protein shake. They come in different flavors. Mine is cookies and cream. So if you need to use supplements, I recommend protein. I mean, they go into like different like stuff. There's like growth hormones and creatine, pre-workout. Like I really usually don't use pre-workout because I'm always excited to go to the gym, so I don't have to hype myself up with caffeine. That's what pre-workout is basically. But protein shake, I get the extra protein in, so my muscles will grow. But it won't make like a huge difference, but they do work. So yeah, that's pretty much my input on supplements. So that's pretty much what I have to tell you guys on working out, eating right, and getting a healthier lifestyle to lose more weight, getting in shape, getting bigger, etc. So if there's any more comments, questions, concerns, put it in the comment section below, and either Julian or Kenny will tell me about if you guys have a question, and I will respond to them. So, thank you.